Good morning, boys and girls. Today I thought we'd do something a little bit different, and I thought maybe we would talk a little bit about weather. I know when you were in school, we had just started our weather unit. So I wanted to talk a little bit about weather. So weather is something that changes from day to day, from season to season, and it's important for us to know about the weather each day so that we can plan what we're going to wear and the things that we're going to do during the day. So, for example, today when I woke up, it was snowing outside. And 3 days ago, the weather was so nice that I was outside in short sleeves. So, one of the things that I do every day is I check the weather by watching the news. And there's a special person on the news called a meteorologist. So what does a meteorologist do? Take a guess. What does a meteorologist do? All right. So let's learn a little bit about the meteorologist. So a meteorologist is actually a type of scientist. And it's a scientist that studies our atmosphere, which is the air that's around us, the air and the gases that are up in the sky. And the meteorologist uses what he or she has learned to understand the weather and then to make predictions about the weather. They make predictions about what the day is going to be like. So they give us what's called a forecast. And a forecast is really just their best guess about what the weather is going to be like. So they make a guess about precipitation. And the precipitation is what comes from the sky, whether that's rain or snow or sleet or hail. And they also make predictions about how sunny it's going to be for the day. Are we going to get a lot of sun or a little sun? And they tell us about how cloudy it's going to be during the day too. And we talked a little bit about this when we were in school, whether it was a partly cloudy day, which meant we'd have clouds but some sun, or if it was all cloudy for today. And they help us know if it's going to be a really windy day. Maybe it's a good day for us to go out and fly a kite. Or maybe it's even too windy to go outside to fly a kite. And they also tell us about the temperature. Is it going to be a hot day? Is it going to be a cold day? And I think we talked when we were in school about the fact that 32 degrees is our freezing temperature, and below 32 means it gets even colder. If we go higher than 32, that means the weather is getting warmer, like in the summer when we get a really nice 80-degree day. So these predictions or forecasts that the meteorologists give us help us know how to dress for the day. We want to make sure that we have the right clothes on. So if it's winter, we want to make sure we have a nice heavy jacket on, or our snow pants and our boots and hats and gloves to go out to play. Or if it's hot, like our 80-degree day, maybe we're in our shorts and our flip-flops and a tank top so that we can stay cool enough for that warm weather. And it also helps us so we know what we might be able to do for that day. Is it a good day to go out and go sledding? Or is it a good day for us to fly the kite? Or a good day for us to go swimming in the pool? So, if I think about my two bear friends for this week, this is probably how my bear friend would have dressed for earlier in the week when we had beautiful, nice, sunny, hot weather. And this is how my bear friend is dressed for today. Back to all that polar weather, that nice cold weather, with his hat on and his big heavy coat so he can go outside. So what I would like you to do, and I know that you all still have your weather books because I got those to you. So I thought we would do the next activity in our weather book. Let me grab a clip. So we took a temperature walk when we were still in school, and we went outside and we walked around for a little while, and we took a look at the weather, and we came back in and wrote about the weather. So what I would like you to do, and even if it's just in your backyard, is sometime in the next couple of days, take another weather walk and you're going to go to page 4 in your weather booklet. And up at the top, there's one word I'd like you to cross out, and that's the word sunny, because it doesn't have to be a sunny temperature walk. So then it would say, this is my picture of me on our temperature walk today. All right? And then you're going to draw a picture of how you're dressed. And I'd like you to write 2 sentences about what the weather is like today. So Mrs. Hess actually went outside and took a little walk early this morning. So I'm going to write a sentence about my temperature walk. I took a walk today. Period. Good spaces in between, capital to start, period at the end. It was cloudy, snowy, and windy. It was really chilly. Exclamation mark. Because it hasn't been this chilly in quite a while. So that's the activity that I would like you to do. There's a second part to that activity as well. So this part, you're going to need some scissors and glue, or if you don't have glue at home, you can just lay them down on the paper. So after you finish drawing your picture and you did your writing, there are 2 parts to this. One part looks like this, and it has pictures of different clothing that you would wear. The other part is where you're going to glue or just lay out the pictures if you don't have glue at home. All right, so if I was going to do my temperature walk, I'm going to dress myself in the clothes that I had on this morning. So I would cut out gloves, because I wore gloves because my hands were cold. I would cut out my winter jacket. I would cut out my hat. I didn't wear earmuffs, but I wore a hat to keep my ears warm. And I would probably cut out a sweater because I had a sweater underneath. All right. I wore my sneakers because there really wasn't a lot of snow on the pavement. So I would cut those pictures out and I would glue them right here under what I wore for winter because it was more a wintry day. You don't have to cut anything out for the summer, or I wouldn't, because today was not a summery type day. Now, if you take your walk and it's a much warmer day, more towards a summery day, then cut out the things from up here that you might have worn on your walk. Okay? Have fun. We'll see you again soon.